got some bad news this morning.
Well, we spend a lot of time ahead of time sort of planning out what we're going to do so that when we get here we can just expedite it. We don't have to spend a lot of time like talking it through because there's so many shots we have to do in a short amount of time. And we're also challenged by the location and daylight. We were lighting through the window, so we had to sort of get everything in the booth by the window with our two hero actors and get that out of the way first.
All this time, I've lived by who's gonna save my soul now?
Well, the story is, of course, a very unusual broken heart story that goes along with this beautiful ballad of a song. We see our protagonist pulling his heart out, literally.
The heart starts with a clay sculpture. A talented artist just puts it together out of clay, and as it all comes together at the end, you hopefully have this beating heart. The heart is actually operated by a person off screen with a remote control like your typical airplane or helicopter.
One of these days, real soon, I'm going to tell people what that song is really about. I mean, we all have heroes that have come and gone, not realizing what it takes to be a hero until you have to be your own,
Once we were finished with shooting out the two actors by the booth, we moved on to all the shots of the 3D heart walking around the diner. At the end, and he's walking around those people, and he jumps up on the end of the counter right there. At the end, look at the red tip. Okay.
Just need the lens.
Okay.
And then the patrons' reactions to that.
Who's gonna save my soul now? I wonder if
And all the special effects plates we needed for background so that our animation artist could create the heart walking through the diner. And what they're actually shooting now is some motion capture on CeeLo, so that then we can sort of graft his lips and his facial expressions while he's singing the song onto the animated heart.
Keep your eyes open and really like.
Chris is just super driven, and I think that's a little bit contagious, and people get on board with it, and we sort of plunge through it.
Everybody does their part.
Chris Milk is actually very technically savvy, so that makes it all the easier for us and all the more challenging at the same time. But that basically from the start we kicked off with this technically very challenging project.
And he's quite quick with his decisions and a good leader actually.
who's gonna save my soul now? Who's gonna save my soul now? Oh, I know I'm out of control now.
At the end of the song, in our story, we come full circle. So
The heart himself picks up a knife and stabs himself in his heart. And the hero guy, we see the hero guy emerge from his chest in a little close-up. And then we cut to a close-up of the hero guy in the booth, sort of just looking out the window. Okay. The suggestion being, perhaps it was in his mind or perhaps not, so.
Showbiz.
And you, I'll see you in stores April 8th. Gnarls, Barkley, the fucking best.